Alright, what's up, people? We're back at the property. It's just started snowing a little bit. We're about to make a trail down the hill so I can start moving some things. It's gonna be a little deep. It's gonna be a little interesting at first, but just gotta get down to that first layer. This is what we're looking at. Side of the road right there. This is all my property right here. Couple levels down there, all the way down into that valley is where the creek is. But you can see more of that when it's done snowing. When it just started snowing again. It's beautiful. So I'll make my way down there and find out a spot where I want to set up my camp. So I'll see you guys in a minute. So I have about 12 cinder blocks with a little wood or a little metal fastener on the top that I want to keep here because I gotta go back and get some more stuff. But I'm gonna dig out the backside of this little tree fallen thing so I can store them here for when I come back later today. One more. I mean, I know it's probably not great to just leave them when it's snowing like this. I have them propped up on a couple sticks, but it's not like they're far off the ground. So, but I'll be back with a tarp so I can put a tarp over it later. And it'll probably be done snowing by then. What's up, everyone? It finally stopped snowing. Beautiful evening. Beautiful night. Almost 9 o'clock. I'm going to show you guys my sleeping quarters for probably the next couple days till I get my tent up. Got my Starlink aimed up perfectly where it needs to be. Computer. Got my sleeping bag, piece of foam, some pillows, my Blue Eddy, some snacks. Good morning from a nice overcast, partly sunny Tuesday. It says 39. That should be about the high today. We just loaded up some stuff from the storage unit. A chainsaw that I haven't opened yet. An electric one. I bought an electric one. My generator, and got to get some gas for the generator so I can charge my Blue Eddy power station. But we are going to start working on clearing snow and finding a spot to where we want to put our platform that our tent will sit on. So we're gonna go start on that. Let's get the gas station and then back to the property. What's up, everybody? We're here at the top of the property, the road. You can see all this goes down to the creek. A little bit of a swamp area. All of my concrete slabs are still there. We are going to make our way down to find a place that I want to build this platform at. As you can see, I already made a trail down here. To like this first ledge, which would probably be the most ideal to build at. I'm still scouting areas. It's just maybe a little bit more difficult in the snow since you can't see the true terrain. But I'm almost thinking about right over there as the platform. You see the snow is knee deep. But right there, it's a good spot. It seems to be flat right there. But there's a bunch of trees. And this is where the wind would hit them. So I'm not exactly sure if I would want to build up here right away with all the trees. But then here, down the tools, there's another drop off. And this is a way bigger of a platform that you could build on. And it's out of the wind, out of the sight of the road. All right, I think I found a spot, kind of right here tucked in. There's a dead tree there. Kind of see the ground right there, there, and there, and there. Adding a little bit of a snowbank. You can kind of see like a little nook, and it goes right off to the ledge right there, down to the little valley in the creek. That's what we first let's measure. Let's make sure I have enough room. Then I can 16 feet. It's right at that tree. Then we need this 20, 16 by 20. Fine. Not enough room, just have to clear. I'm just have to clear it all out. That's fine. This whole area is going to be where this platform is built. I think that'll be a good in-between spot from up there to down there. I think maybe when we build the actual cabin, we'll do it down there. There's a lot more room width-wise. Drew's Alaska Off-Grid Life, sponsored by Monster. Not officially, but basically sponsored by him because I drink so many. Because I haven't got switched to coffee yet. But making progress. It's almost 40 degrees and sunny. I'm basically sweating. It's gorgeous out. I think we're gonna call it here for now. It's supposed to rain and snow tomorrow. I'm really hoping it rains more. It'll kill a lot of the snow that's left over. Got a good most of it out, but it's starting to look good. It's kind of like these 3 trees are my starting point. It's like this tree right here, that thicker tree, then that tree, and then that one down there. That's like the starting edge of the 20-foot line. And then it'll go 16 feet basically at the green thing in the middle. That's 16. Obviously I'll have to square it off and everything. It'll probably end up being closer to that tree, but it'll just be right here looking this way. I'm gonna end up clearing these trees out right here anyway, and those ones, and then maybe just a couple of them along the ridge line, just so you can have a decent view. But yeah, hopefully the rain comes in and sweeps takes some of this off. You know, it's okay if it's a little bit muddy. Can move stuff around if I can see it better. What's up, everybody? We're back. I mean, we've been at the property, but it was snowing all morning. It's kind of a mix between snow and rain right now. Road looks bad, but I didn't film this, but I had to dig out a side of the road carport so I could put my car there. This all was filled with snow, about that high. So I shoveled it all so I could get my car to the side of the road, because apparently I'm not allowed to park there. It's someone's land, as she told me today, but I was not aware of that, so my fault. Did not realize that. Thought it was just the road turnaround area. But busted out a little carport. I was planning on doing this anyway because there's plenty of space for me to put one in, but I was gonna wait till all the snow melted. But oh well, got it done now for now, and then we'll make an actual one when the snow's gone and clear up those little trees, and I'll have an actual place I can pull into, like more than a couple feet off the road. So, well, good morning, everybody. Thought it was supposed to rain today, but it turned out to be a nice, overcast, beautiful morning. About to start up the generator. Blue Eddy's at 32%, plenty of battery, but I think I'm going to try and remove all of this to make an actual area for my car that's off the road, not at a dying go. It's off the road now, but definitely going to make it bigger so I can actually fully pull in and not feel like I'm gonna get clipped on the back side. So gonna fire that up. This is just a Wen 2500. It's nothing crazy, but it does the job. That's all I needed to do. What's up, everybody? We back here after clearing out some more from up top by the car. Figured that was good enough for today up there. Now we start really kind of trying to clean most of this off, since we got a clear non-rainy day. It's supposed to rain for the next, I don't know, 4 or 5 days probably. So let's see how much we can clear out of here. What's up, everybody? Rainy day. I need to get all my gravel and cement blocks down here. I don't know if you can see, there's a little blue tarp right in there, right back there. And that's where I'm going down there. So I've been trying to navigate this hill with a sled multiple ways, but none of them are easy. So at least I gotta only bring them down. I don't have to bring them back up. Okay, my GoPro died, battery died, so I'm going to use my phone to show you how we get down from up here over 2 blocks. Slip and slide, kind of get it over to here. That's what I've been doing. But then I kind of just let it go. And I kind of just slowly push down the hill. And then I slowly come down the hill. This is not where I walk down usually. It's just a little bit not as steep. And I can use this to just get down with the sled. $15 sled. Get it out from under these trees. And kind of do the same thing. Just let her kind of take itself down a lot easier than trying to carry everything down. And it's not too bad. Snow is just slippery from it's doing actually kind of see getting lighter out. But it's supposed to rain overnight, I believe, again. Or maybe even snow, I'm not sure. But we only have like 2 more loads of this. And we'll probably take a break for this for a little while. Glove in there. Got my little makeshift quarter on. And then we're basically right here. Bring it over the hump. And bring it right into camp. Just like that. And then we unload it. Good enough for now. Home Depot gave me the wrong ones. The ones I ordered. They're like the cement, but the bracket was flush with the top of the cement. And this one's what, like 2 inches off the cement. But they were unreturnable. All right, got all the concrete blocks, gravel, my tamper, and an electric chainsaw just in case. First one and second one are basically done. I think this is the highest one, so I gotta go everything off this one, and then we'll go from there. Oh my. What's up, everybody? We got a new day. Not snowing. Actually nice. A little bit sunny. It's partly cloudy. Just got back here. Unloaded my car with some lumber. The first part of the lumber for the platform. Running my generator right now to charge up my Blue Eddy power station, and I'm going to bring all this down right now to the site. Probably not going to film it just so I can carry it down quicker, because you saw what I was doing yesterday, and I mean, this isn't going to fit on the little sled right there, so it's about 10 feet long, 10 feet and 8 feet, so I'm just going to carry it down by hand. Alright, back down at the camp. Just brought the first two 4x4s. It's the only two of those I have. Everything stayed nice and pretty dry. They're my makeshift tarp. Got another one, so I'm gonna bring the rest of the lumber and go from there. Then we're gonna start attacking this thing head on. Brought down 4 more, 2 per side, which was a struggle. So I will not be doing that again. So maybe I'll just carry 3 with 2 hands, because doing that, I'm not gonna. It's too much. I thought I was gonna have one clear day. Look at it. Huh. Blue skies, it's kind of gray, a little bit of sun. That's crazy. All right, let me kind of explain what I'm going to try and do with this platform. Basically, how it's not all perfectly level. I'm just going to have these concrete blocks. I have 12 of them, so it'll be 4 on the edge, 4 in the middle, and 4 there. And then I'll build a frame around that after putting a little bit of 4x4 in each one to bring it up a little bit. And this will be my starting block. And then I'll measure everything off of that. And just kind of frame around that, and then throw decking stuff on top of that. Really basic. Don't hate on me in the comments. There's nothing great. Not the greatest carpenter. Obviously, if you guys have any tips, pointers, feel free to leave them. This first one, I think I want it to be up a couple inches. Not a lot. Let's see. So if I cut it at, I think 4, maybe 5. I think maybe 5. Let's get your safety squints. All right, so I was doing it wrong. I was doing the lengthwise as I only had 3 blocks, so I put one in the middle at 10 feet. But I need them every 6 3/4 feet. So right here, and then probably about right on the other side of that 10-footer, right where the shovel is, will be about another 6 2/3 feet. I was wondering why everything was so messed up, because had the wrong amount of concrete right there. So this one will go right there, that one will go over there, and we'll get it lined up because I have a laser level like this. Got my little post right there. That's going to be the height of everything. I'm going off everything off that. So yeah. All right, cut that one to 8 1/4 and perfectly level. So leave that there, and then I'm going to move on. So the next 2, which should be this is why I had trouble with 4, is because it's going to be on the edge here on that one, but in the middle there's no block to hold it up. So that's what I'm confused about. So should I make the last piece extra long, or should I put it at the 10-foot mark, is the real question. But I don't know right now. So I'm going to have to do these next 2, put them in a spot, and see what works better. I might just put it at the edge of that one, so where it meets. Then it'll be a 10-foot gap. Okay, I think I've got the conundrum kind of settled. I'm gonna leave these 2 here. That's like 6 feet and 8 inches away. Then I'm gonna put the next one at 10 feet for the joint for the 20 feet. And then I'm gonna move the last one in maybe in like a foot, so it'll be at 19 feet. So it'll be like maybe only like a foot overhang, which shouldn't be that bad. It'll still be sturdy, but that side's more of the porch area. The last like 4 feet will be all porch, so stronger over here for where the tent is and everything inside the tent, and then it won't be as heavy on that side. So I think we can let it be a little bit longer stretched out. So we're gonna roll with that and see how it works out. I don't really have a lot of excess lumber, and I'm trying to do it without having to go all the way back into town to do this. So trying to make do with everything I got here, and I'm sure I'll figure it out. But yeah, let's get to it. Tomorrow, I have one of the circular saws. But I forgot in my storage unit, so what can you do? Looks pretty good. Right down there. I'm gonna do this. Oh my God. You guys don't want to see that. Sit in there. Nice. That's a brush. Very good. It's gonna get all over there. All right, did a little bit off camera, just trying to work some stuff out, and I got this. I know probably not the ideal way to do it right away, but it's working for me. That's how my brain is working. So it's all level. So the entire thing of the deck is level. So that's all that matters. Gonna try and see how much more I can do tonight. Got a lot of light left, so see if I can get the entire box closed in. Gonna have to cut that tree down and maybe that bigger one right there, but I will be able to use those as logs for either my outhouse or steps or something. So my thought process, I'm kind of using the laser level and the string to where I'm setting the laser level up to go right through the middle of these, so I can, well, at least for the joints, but then I also put the string from the back of that one and level it and keep it even, because seeing it visually with a string, it's much easier for me. Man. What's up, everybody? Ran out of battery. Didn't notice it for a while. I was just plugging away, but I've almost enclosed it. That all the way to there, and got that last one, which was probably the worst one to do, just because it's so much lower than everything else. But she's level. So looks pretty level from here. Not, some of the boards aren't as straight as I would hoped, but just have one more to put in the middle right here, and then I can start making my way back up. And then I have to put, I only did this third one right here, so I have to put that middle one right there as well. I can add that, but the long part was the main issue. So yeah, I think it's about 9 o'clock. 9:23. Sun sets at about, sets at a little after 10, so I'll probably have light till like 10:30. What's up, everybody? Back the next day. It's about just a little after 12 noon. A little bit of a late start. Forgot all my sleeping gear that I usually have for my car in my storage unit, and I was not going to go get it. So I roughed it with a couple blankets last night. Got down to about 30 degrees. Maybe slept like 2 hours. Then I woke up. And then this morning, I just kind of laid my head against the window, sat up, and I fell asleep for a couple more hours. So now we're here. I'm gonna get back to it. and finish the inside, that last post, and then we're gonna add that other post right here as well, same as this one. So let's get to it. All right, just finished putting up that post, screwing in those 2x6s, 2x6x8 footers, and I have measured from corner to corner 297 each way, so it's a nice perfect square, and you love to see that. So now we can get started on the middle. It has decided to start raining again. It was snowing, but it turned into rain. I'm gonna move you underneath the tarp. Nice. All right, so I got all of these put in. I kind of didn't place them the same spot because I'm gonna do something different. Kind of put them in the middle of each. That one's a little bit sideways because there's a tree stump there, a little bit to the side. But I'm going to get some more 2x6x8s because I'm going to do every 4 feet. I'm going to put a joist right along, so every 4 feet, and then so I just need a couple more of those. But I need to go get the brackets to hold them up, to put them up against these to make everything sturdier, and then I'll do that for both sides. Need to get a couple more of those, and then I can just lay the deck flooring on top, which I don't think I'll be able to get 20 footers here because that's the whole way that way. So I'm thinking of just doing some more 2x8, 2x6x8s, 8 footers, and it'll be every 4 feet. So they'll go to about here, and then I'll have 2 more for 8, and then I'll just have excess on the edge of the deck that I can just cut off to make square with the rest of the stuff hanging off there. I'm gonna make stairs there anyway, so that'll get it to hold up a little bit better. Good evening. We are at our house car. Little tour. Got Sports Center on my phone. Charging my Blue Eddy. Heating up some chili, some pre-made chili from the store. That's how I make it out here at night. It was raining earlier, so I didn't do any more building. We'll go back at it in the morning. Good morning. Welcome back to got my joist hangers, and we're going to do every 4 feet. So start doing that. Alright, got my first joist in. Screws are a little long, so I didn't put them in all the way. I'll have to just get some new ones, just because they're a little bit long, so they stick out too far. But I'm just going to be putting everything in place now, and then I'll screw it down later when I get some shorter screws, or even nails. I might have nails in my car, but for now, this is what it's going to be. This is going to be like this every 4 feet. So just gonna get to work. It's a little time consuming by myself, but we'll get done. All right, got the four footers done. Well, they're in place. We gotta get a couple different screws, but solidify this patio deck very nicely. So now we'll do this side. All right, here we have it. It started raining, so this is where I'm gonna call it today and for the week. About maybe noon, 12:30 on Friday. I need to edit this video, so all I need to do now is get the top deck, and it should be, this is pretty sturdy, so that'll just make it more sturdy. But I need to get some more screws, screw in the rest of everything, and then we're gonna do the top, and we'll be able to put the tent in. Oh yeah. there you have it. That's what I did this week. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, anything, pointers, tips, concerns, and subscribe. See you next week.